from this phrase, I have two things that I would like to ask. First of all, it's about lifestyle that you said. You said something about it, and I mean when we're talking about living in other kinds of way, a lot of people have the first thought that okay, so you're abdicating from comfort, you're abdicating from technology, you're abdicating for all of this that the actual way we live in, give it to us. So is it necessary or what we doesn't need to to open for changing our life?
So if I understand your question, it's like, what things do we have to give up?
Yes, or what we
Yeah.
don't have to give up.
Right. In terms of technology, lifestyle, the things we're comfortable
Yes.
with. I actually have mixed thoughts on that. We do have to give up the luxurious industrial lifestyle based on cheap energy. That's simply not going to continue. It's not an option of whether we feel like doing it. That is going to collapse. We cannot bring everyone in the world up to the standard of living that people have, that they built in civilizations that were based on oppression in many cases and misuse of natural resources. So we know we're going to be giving that up.
No.
But I think we can be happy about that because we might be able to give up things like mortgages. We might be able to give up things like having the technology that we have to run around taking care of. We might be able to give up working in jobs that we don't want to work in. So there's some technologies, for example, that are helping us to have more free time. There's technologies that are allowing us to use less energy. So I don't want to give up technology. I'm not at all a Luddite. I'm not anti-technology. I want us to seek out and improve and choose the best technology that makes our lives happier as individuals in day to day, but also makes us happy that we're living in a world that can continue living, and one where we don't have so much poverty worldwide, and we don't have people working as almost slaves for us in other countries, so that we can have these great luxuries.
Okay.
So it's weird, and so even here pragmatically in the Bosque, I do err very much on the side of giving up a lot of stuff, but that's a very specific exercise done here. It's an experiment to see how far away from comfort we can go. How little can we need? I don't expect everyone in the world to take on that experiment. That is a crazy thing I'm doing, and the crazy people that come here are doing. But what I do expect people to do in the cities that they're in and the lifestyles that they're in is to evaluate where does their food come from? What ecological impact does that have? Is it healthy for them? Are they poisoned in their bodies and going to die of diabetes? You know, so I want them to give up poison, and I want them to gain happiness.